everybody. It's me, Timmy Flyers guy. I got a lot that I need to say, and some things that I need to address right now. But before I do that, last night, the Philadelphia Flyers faced off against the Calgary Flames. Everybody, hey everybody, welcome to the Orange and Black Recap. I'm here to recap. I'm not only here to recap last night's Philadelphia Flyers Calgary Flames game, I'm also here to say a few things, to express myself on here, and to get what I need to say out here on the surface right here. Last night, the Philadelphia Flyers faced off against the Calgary Flames last night. In that game, the Calgary Flames were able to get the first goal. Well, there was a low score in the first. The Calgary was able to come through with getting their first goal in the second period. Third period, Calgary scored again. It was 2-0. Flyers could not find any offense last night. Then Travis Konecny, he gets the goal from the Flyers. And I gotta say this, he was the only guy really working his ass off last night. He was trying to get this team to win last night. He gets the goal, cuts the lead in half. At 2-1 Flyers, they pull the goalie for the extra attacker. Flyers try to tie it up. But the Flyers fall to the Calgary Flames 2-1. I don't remember Calgary got the empty net, but I do know they lost the game 2-1 to Calgary. Tough loss for the Flyers. Still can't find any offense, and I know right now it's looking a little bad for the Philadelphia Flyers right now, but I don't call myself Timmy Flyers guy just because it's a catchy name, or just because I want to be cool or anything like that. No, Timmy Flyers guy. The name means something. It means no quit, no surrender, and no retreat. Last night was a tough game. It was a tough weekend for the Philadelphia Flyers. Losing to Toronto and losing to Calgary, it was a tough weekend. And that's how I feel about that. But I'm not going to come on here. I'm not going to come on here and stress myself out about this. I'm not going to explain again why I'm not going to let it stress me out. Because I've already done that in previous videos. But I got some things to say. Now, ever since I was a little kid, I've always wanted to experience a Stanley Cup playoff hockey team. I experienced the Stanley Cup playoff hockey team back in 2010. But I never got to experience what it was like to see the Flyers win the Stanley Cup. I've seen moments where Eagles fans got to see the Eagles win the Super Bowl in 2018 and in 2025. I've seen people celebrate the Philadelphia Phillies World Series victory back in 2008. I've seen people celebrate the Villanova Wildcats winning the championship. I've seen the Flyers team, videos of the Flyers winning the Stanley Cup back in the early years. And I've never experienced a Stanley Cup in this city. And I know you all think that it's a little too soon to be talking about this. But I just wanted to say how I felt and how much winning a Stanley Cup means to me in this city. And how that would truly make me feel special to the Flyers in the Stanley Cup. I'm not saying make me feel special like a popular guy or somebody that's trying to be cool. But no, I want to experience this because I want to see what it's like to win a Stanley Cup. And I know there's a lot of smartasses out there. They're probably going to tell me, oh, you see, Celsa, you saw a team win the cup, and it's not even the Flyers. And that kind of really, I hate when people say that to me. And one more thing, like I said, ever since I was a kid, I wanted to experience that, not just for me, but with my family, with my friends, and with the Flyers fan base. Not just for me, but for this city, for the people that work their asses off. People that go out there every day to put food on the table for their kids. To the bus drivers, the taxi drivers, the deli workers. It doesn't matter because we all have a blue collar mindset. On Tuesday, we're going to face off against one of the best teams in the league so far, and that is the Montreal Canadiens. My dad always taught me to never be afraid of your opponents, to never be afraid of anybody in this league, to never be afraid of teams like the Pittsburgh Penguins, the New York Rangers, the Montreal Canadiens, and many more. Fear does not exist in this city, in this fan base. And I'm not scared. Yeah, maybe we'll win. Maybe we might get blown out. Maybe we'll keep it close. But the fact is, Montreal Canadiens, I'm not afraid of you. I respect you, but I am not afraid of you. And we will not back down to you or any team. My message to you, Montreal Canadiens, bring it on. Take your best shot. Take your best shot. Try to make it count. I'm not scared. I'm not afraid. I've been through some stuff in my life. I've been through it all. I've been through it all. And I survived. I survived. You know what? I know there's gonna be some people out there who say, hey, Jimmy Flyers guy, you're crazy. You're out of your mind. If you think the Flyers are gonna beat Montreal on Tuesday. Yeah, Maybe I am out of my mind. Maybe I am a little unhinged. Maybe I am. Maybe I am a fry short of a Happy Meal. But one thing is for sure. Sometimes you gotta be a little crazy. Sometimes you gotta think outside the box. There's a lot of people that I've noticed. A lot of people that when the going gets tough, they want to give up on their team. They want to run and hide. They want to move out of the city because they can't hack it. Well, let me tell you something. I can hack it. I've been hacking it my whole life. And I'm not scared. I'm not afraid. Because I've been through stuff in my life. That I never thought that I'd be able to get through. And I got through it. I believe in this hockey team. Yeah, we're gonna have some tough nights. We're gonna have some losing streaks. But I am not gonna run away. When the going gets tough, the tough get going. And let me tell you something. I was born and raised in one of the toughest cities in America. And that's Philadelphia. I was taught to not back down from anything. When I was a kid, there was a few schools that taught me a lot about life. One of those schools was Ronhurst Middle School. I learned a lot about myself from that place. And I learned how to be a better person. Another school was Widener Memorial School. A school that taught me to never give up. A school that taught me that sometimes when life hits you down, you gotta keep fighting. Every time life knocks you down, and believe me, life has knocked me down. But I get right up, and I have a smile on my face. And that smile is a symbol of hope. That smile is a symbol of a man that won't give up. And that smile is the symbol of a hockey team that will not give up. I've been a Flyers fan my whole life. I had people tell me and question, "Hey Tim, why are you a Flyers fan? Why do you put yourself through that? Why do you torture yourself?" Well, let me tell you something. I don't call it torture. I call it the school of hard knocks. Believe me, I've learned from the school of hard knocks. Not just the school of hard knocks, but the school of life. I learned that life isn't all sunshine and rainbows. I learned that in life you're gonna have some bumps in the road. You're gonna have your heart broken. You're gonna have hardships and struggles. Last summer was proof because I lost Tano's Deli, my second home, a place that really kept this neighborhood on the map, a place where I learned a lot about life, where I learned you can't take things so seriously. You need to lighten up. Stop being so sensitive. Sometimes in life, you have to toughen up. You have to toughen up. What happened what happened in the summer? What happened in the summer? I was going through a lot that summer. Coming to terms with the closure of my favorite neighborhood deli. Coming to terms with the personal issues I had in my life. That summer taught me to never give up. My friends at Tano's Deli taught me to not give up. And I will never give up on this team. You can say what you want about me. Call me delusional. Call me crazy. Call me a man with a chip on his shoulder. But don't insult my heart. Don't underestimate my determination. And don't underestimate the will of a Philadelphia Flyers fan. I believe that this team will get through this. I believe that they will find a way to persevere. And I believe that this Flyers team will find its way once again. Nobody thought that this team could get 5 consecutive victories at home, and they did. And they did. This is only the beginning. This is another bump in the road. But I believe that this Flyers team is going to find a way to get through this. They're going to find a way to redeem themselves. And Tuesday night, I don't know if we'll win, but I will say this. I sure as hell hope we win tomorrow night, because I have hope and I have faith that this team will take care of business on Tuesday night. Guys, thank you for joining me here on Orange and Black Recap. I'll see you guys next time, which will be Wednesday, when I recap the Philadelphia Flyers Montreal Canadiens game. I'll see you next time. Let's get ready and let's get fired up.